Hi, Michelle. How are you? Let's see. Hi, Gem Gems. Just gonna give little Miss Gemma a snack. How is everybody doing? I know it's Thursday. I messed everybody up. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, sweetie. How you doing? You're messing up your spot. Hello. Good morning. I say good morning to everybody. You have your snacks here. Gemma's a hot mess. Hi, Gem Gems. Look. You have lettuce and snacks, carrots. Good morning. Hi, Patricia. I didn't even turn my machine on. How is everybody doing? Hi, Miss Kathy. How are you? Hi, Gems. Hi, Gem Gems. Want some more lettuce? Want some more lettuce? It's okay, sweetheart. Hi, baby. How you doing, Patricia? How are you, Kathy, Michelle? How's everybody doing? Kathy, are you okay? I haven't heard anything from Florida. Are you okay? Kathy's working on some project she's not happy with. Hi, Gems. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, mommy. Sore from yard work. Yeah, that's a thing. It's been so hot the last few days. I haven't done any zero yard work. Zero. Um, Hi, Lynn. Lynn got up extra early on purpose today. Oh, Lynn said she's going to try and stay awake because she's out in Oregon, right? Hi, Jimmy's. You want a piece of apple? So Gemma's getting a little bit of a salad. She has some lettuce and carrots and apples in here. Oh, what happened, Patricia? You said your stress level's coming down? Oh no. Oh, poor Patricia. So Lynn, I've been enjoying your videos. Lynn has some beautiful quilts she's been showing. If you guys have not seen Lynn's quilting videos, are really beautiful. New Horizons Above and Beyond is either Derek or DJ. He doesn't care. So good to see you. I saw Derek just posted a video about the Dollar Tree stuff for 4th of July, going like hotcakes. But DJ, your Dollar Tree looks bigger than mine because we have a very small one here. So if you guys want to check out Mr. DJ, we need all the love we can. Yeah, Lynn's quilts are really beautiful. She does beautiful work, and her daughter just got her a new sewing machine, so she's been working on some blocks. Lynn just did a sampler box video, which very nice stuff, Miss Lynn. Beautiful stuff. My brother had a mini stroke last week. He is mentally. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Patricia. I'm so sorry. Many hugs and prayers to you. Big hug. Hi, KD. Good morning, my friend. Gemma's getting a little salad. It's some fresh lettuce and carrots and apples. Oh, uh-oh. She was gifted these little treats. They're apple and bananas and they're little heart shapes. She loves them. Hi, Jimmy's. So while I'm waiting for everybody, give her a treat. Hi, Gems. Hi, sweetheart. You like your snacks? You like your snacks, sweetheart? Well, if you need stress relief, this is it right here. Baby bunnies. I posted a video on my rescue channel yesterday of her running around the bathroom. She was running and running around and doing silly things. I'm fixing to do more live streams and videos very soon. The channel now, we think we got the situation resolved with my family members and friends. Oh, that's so good. Well, I'll be watching. Derek is a friend from Kevin at Tuber Chat. If you guys haven't gone to Tuber Chat with Kevin, helps small channels get to know each other. Miss Terry, your little friend here has got a salad snack, which is lettuce and carrots and apples. Right, sweetheart? And now she has food coma. Hopefully I can go to Illinois and Georgia soon to visit them all. Oh, I hope so too. It's always nice to visit family. I hope everything works out for you, DJ. Hi, Gems. This is the best stress relief you can get. Kittens and baby bunnies. Thanks, Terry. Derek's been having a hard time with family and friend issues, so he could use a lot of love. Hey, we still can use the prayers for everything. Yes, prayers are, that's what we have, a great community of crafters, sewers, quilters, and everybody's very supportive. We still can use prayers, yeah. Yep. Terry, Gemma has a oh yeah, I met a lot of people at Tuber Chat. Andy from Crafty Witch, Jesse from Jesse's Journals and Unboxing, Ruby from Rushing Wind Mountain, Pete from Scratching Pete PA, a whole bunch of people. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I really need the watch hours. I watched a few of your shorts. I went back and looked at some stuff. Scratching PPA is a big part of Tuber Chat. Hi, sweetheart. While I'm waiting. So she has a big snack bowl here. Plus, I was trespassing on my neighbor's yard and got some dandelions. Hi, Jimmy's. Hi, Gems. I could sit and do this all day. She's just wonderful. So if you guys didn't see their video yesterday I posted of Gemma running around the bathroom, she is just so funny. Aww. See if I could so what is everybody doing? So what is everybody doing? So I'm gonna put their let's see here. I thought I put their channel in there. I'm trying to share this channel here. There's the rescue channel that I have. You can check out some of their fun videos with Jessie. Hi, Deb. Good morning. I am just getting up, coffee in hand. Good for you, Miss Terry. Hi, sweetheart. So Miss Gemma's having her snack. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, thank you, Terry. DJ Terry's running your playlist. That's awesome. I did a whole bunch of your shorts yesterday, so probably did about 10. So DJ, do you have oh, I guess you do have playlists. I'll have to go and run some playlists for you today. Hi, sweetheart. Okay, so Miss Lady here. Hi, sweetheart. You guys can't see her, but here she is. Hi, sweetheart. You have some snacks? Are you enjoying snacks? You want some lettuce? Hi, sweetheart. Yeah, I do that too. I just put them on a loop in the background. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, mommy. This is Bunny Food Coma. Hi, sweetheart. We're a very supportive bunch, Derek. Hi, Melanie. How are you? Gemma's having her morning salad. Hi, sweetheart. I love you. Everybody said you're getting so big. I know. I love you. Now you're going to sleep, right? Now you're going to go see bees? Now you going to see bees? My brother has rabbits in Massachusetts. His cats watch them all day through the window. Well, our cats go outside we have a fenced-in property, so there would be no rabbits in the yard. We wouldn't be able to have unless we had, like a hutch or a run. Hi, Judy. How are you? Good morning. Hi, sweetheart. You go night nights. Are you gonna go see bees? You don't see bees? Hmm? Those carrots are yummy. Oh, I like those carrots, mommy. Big stress relief if you guys. All right, so let's give you some more apples. Mommy has a live stream to do. And then after the live stream, we'll go outside, okay? We'll go outside. Did you say hi to everybody? I put this in here because she likes to have a little cozy area to hide in. We're hiding. She's not really hiding, but okay. That's her favorite little hangout. That's her favorite little hangout place. So how is everybody doing? I watched your short on Gemma's bathroom exercise. It looked like she couldn't decide whether or not to move like a cat or use her natural bunny instincts. She was trying to jump into the sink. She was trying to jump from the floor right into the sink. She's crazy. My cat Harley loves seeing rabbits. She gets excited about seeing them. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I bet. He said he goes to the yard work and they don't even run from him. No, we've had tons of rabbit families on our property. Tons. Like every year we have, and they're under the deck. They're, you know, in the shed. They're like everywhere. So, yeah, they're a little bit of a hot mess. But yeah, so it's so good to see you guys. I'm sorry today is not Friday. I don't want to mess anybody up. So I didn't want to mess everybody up today. Let's see here. Yeah, she's getting so big. She's about almost, I guess, 2.5 months, 3 months maybe. So, all right, guys. I just want to share with you some fun fabrics that I got first. So Lynn's been doing her Lynn at Soft Squares. If you guys don't know, Kathy, if you don't know, I think I told you, Kathy, but her YouTube channel, she has sales on Monday nights, really good sales, and it's 5 o'clock. Well, it's actually 7 o'clock Eastern time, and she'll do like $5 sales or whatever, and at the end of the video she does like these weird cuts. So this one is 7/8 of a yard, and this was $3.95, and this is like a peach and like a cream, really pretty fabric, really awesome. So yeah, so this was $3.95. Not too bad, right? And this is going to be on a project that I've been collecting. Like, so I love peach and like sage colors, olive colors, browns. So I'm working on gathering up some fun fabrics for, I don't know, a blanket or a quilt, whatever. Lynn, you have to feed your cat. We don't want angry kitties, right? You grabbed that fast, Joe. Yes, I did. So I got this. I try to shop local, like, you know, small quilt shops as much as I can. Yes, thumbs up, thumbs up. Hi, Lori. How are you? You weren't live yesterday, were you? I don't remember. Because yesterday around noon, I was like, did I miss Lori? Because I have my reminder, my notifications set. So this is a shop called, what's the name of this shop? It's called Oh So Cuddly. OSEW Cuddly. It's a shop on Etsy. And I got this cute little, this was an end of the bolt piece. And it was a half yard. It was $3.99 for a half yard of this. No, Donnell's not here, right? Of this flannel gnome fabric. It's really, really so adorable. And I showed you guys the other gnome fabric that I have. So I thought this would be kind of fun to use for that. The little gnomes are skiing. I know, I'm such a nerd, right? You guys could say it. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with being a nerd. I'm okay. Let's see here. No, granddaughters had 5th grade moving up ceremony. Okay, because I thought because Lori quilting in the country, Kathy, if you guys don't know, she's live Monday and Wednesday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Are you still doing 10 a.m.? Or last week you did 11? I think last week she did 11. So give us your schedule, Miss Lori. Okay, so I got these 2 fabrics, which I'm for my Merry Merry Snowman quilt pattern I've been sharing with you guys. These two fabrics are going into 2 of my blocks. So this is called Quilt Store and More Company on Etsy. Quilt Store and More. This is their, as you can see. Really nice people. They're really awesome. Great sales. So I got these. This was an end of bolt piece, and this is just a green gingham, like a Christmas green, very plain. This was, let's see, $4.75 for a half yard. They have a mystery Facebook page. It says, join us for a new adventure, Hawaiian Paradise. It's called Quilt Store and More on Facebook. Let's see here. Hawaiian Mystery 50. So if you want to check them out on Facebook, again, it's Quilt Store and More. And I got this fabric because this is actually the theme colors, the red and the tan for the quilt pattern, and it has like little red and green and gold snowflakes on it. So I just got these. This was $6.49 for the yard. So that's not too bad, right? Not too bad. So that's my show and tell. Sew along, gang. We're not roomies anymore, Patty. Yeah, Monday and Wednesday. Lori Quilting in the Country is on Monday and Wednesday mornings at 10 a.m. So, how you doing, Patty? Okay, so our project today is this. So this is my neck pillow that I use. This is pretty big. But if you have any of these fat quarter bundles or ugly fat quarters or anything that you guys want to use, remnant pieces, this is a really great product. These make great gifts, right? So I just made, this one's been around for a while. And I just pre-cut one here. But these, so you know when you guys are sitting on the couch and your arm is in that one like weird, you're laying this way on the couch and there's like that empty room. I use it when I'm sitting on the couch like this. And then I just kind of, go like this while I'm on the couch. It's a good armrest. It's a neck pillow. If you are traveling and you're on the road, airplane, these are awesome, right? Perfect. And like I said, these make great gifts for the holidays, birthday. I pretty much everyone in my family has one of these. I love these. Oh, they're so awesome. I love. Make them big and small, as wide as you want. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. So, who doesn't like a nice neck pillow, armrest pillow? Let's see here. Okay, back to our broadcast. So that's what we're going to be making today. Yay. So this is one size. This pattern I cut out from my Cricut. But if you Google free printable bone template, you'll get thousands and thousands, especially on Pinterest, of free printable bones, right? Something similar to that pillow is triangular pattern. I think that's what it's called. Oh, yes. But So I made up these little pet pillows from the pattern, except for these are just 2 pieces. So when I was making these, I was like, oh, this would be cute to make as like a real bone, like a stuffed bone for pets, right? So that's where I got these little bone pillow, created these bone pillows from. Snack time. Yes. They're from So Yeah. Oh, I never I never watched So Yeah. I know people, you guys do, but snack time. So yes, if you do that, if you Google it, you get thousands of different sizes. So it'll probably come like this, right? And then you are going to get half the bone and you'll just cut on the fold. You'll have your fabric and then you'll just put your pattern on your fabric here like this, and you will trim, you'll cut around your pattern and then you'll have, a long piece. So this is a long one I'm making today. So when I cut my pattern and I placed it, if you want to adjust the size, I placed it further up onto my fabric and I left, see, because this here, I cut it a little longer. So it made the center longer. And you know who else has a pattern? I was looking for someone yesterday. So you guys have a free printable. Hello Sewing. She has a free download. But like I said, I just use my Cricut for these guys. But you can Google it and print out your own patterns. I had to put off my dog in a crate. Great granddaughter is here. Went after her and snapped. Oh my gosh, didn't make contact, but scary. He was only doing that because he knows, and that is to protect. Oh no, good thing you, whew, that was a close one, Patty. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he's protecting you. Whew. I know. Oh, goodness gracious. Hi, Ruby. Rushing Wind Mountain is Ruby. She has a wonderful, wonderful channel. Hats on a Mission. Hi, Hats on a Mission. What is your first name so we can say, hey? Purple Pineapple Studio Triangle Pattern at Joe. Oh, really? Yeah, so a lot of these like things that I make, I just usually either Google them, or if I don't feel like getting onto my Cricut and getting onto the laptop and setting everything up, I just Google like free printables, and that's okay. So this one, oh, I love this one. This is nice and big. So these are very, very fat quarter friendly. I have 3 pieces. I have this cute little cactus fabric and just like a plain pink fabric, right? So these, like I said, everyone in my family, my friends, everybody has a one of these pillows. Oh, they just subbed. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. What was your first name? Hats on a Mission. What is your first name? So we can say, hey. So the first thing, do I have a pen here? All right. The first thing I'm going to do for my pieces is this little tip in here, in the bone, in the center here. On the wrong side of the fabric, I'm going to mark. I'm going to fold this in half. I'm just going to put a mark where the fold is right in here in this corner. because we're going to leave a little bit smidge open. So I'm going to do that for all of my pieces. Just a little mark. Do it on both sides. Ruby's in the West Coast too. She's on the West Coast with Lynn. She's in the Pacific Northwest. So I'm going to go do that for all 3 pieces. That is key to do it first. Was only 2 when I adopted them, so she was a little beast herself. Oh no. Hi Donnell, how are you doing? You just missed Jem. She was having a salad breakfast. She was having a little salad breakfast. All the help I can get towards helping close best friend Mary and her, plus my family members in Florida. So thank you. Oh, you're welcome. What's Hats on a Mission's first name? Did anyone get it? Oh, they're going to get their stitches. Oh goodness. Oh, poor babies. Oh, sorry, Donnell, those poor babies. Oh. Oh. I'm giving all the girls kisses. You missed the gnome fabric. Oh no. It's flannel gnome fabric, super soft. Donnell, the gnomes are skiing. They're skiing. How adorable. Some super cute flannel fabric. If you want the store name on Etsy. The name of the store on Etsy is called Quilt Store and More. Quilt Store and More. They have really cute fabrics and really great prices, because I'm trying for a job to help me, but keep getting turned down, so I'm working on my YouTube. Good for you, DJ. Awesome. Okay, sewing machine. Donnell, Rushing Wind Mountain is Ruby, and New Horizons is DJ. Just if everybody wants to know. You're supposed to remind me. All right. So we've made our marks on the indent in here in this part here. And I'm just going to clip there. Did we ever get hats? What's their first name? Do anyone say it? Am I missing things? I can only blame it on the heat, everybody. I can only blame it on the heat. All right, so now that we have our little point here in the center, I just clipped it, and we're just going to sew around. Going to sew around only to the other end of the bone, to this point. And when you get to this point here, both of your points, you're going to leave a very small smidge, like 1/8 of an inch, maybe like a few stitches, before you stop at the center here in this indent. of the bone. Okay, just gonna sew around. Hi, Joy T. Joy T Lita. How are you? How's Roscoe? How is Roscoe? It would be better if I pinned it, but I'm not a pinner, so I'm just going to go by ear here. I'm not even going to bother back stitching. Thanks, Lori, for doing that. When I cut these, I used what scissors are those? Pinking shears. Oh my goodness. I need somebody. You guys are going to have to help me today because I think this heat is just like. So I use pinking shears to cut this out. It just helps when you're doing curves. Thank you, Lori. Lori's looking for a new doggy. A new little baby. I'm just sewing around. Oh, Michelle, I sent your giveaways out yesterday. I know, sorry it took so long. And if Joyce JK is on here. Yes, Patty, these are awesome. Patty said she loves making them. I love making these. They're great for holiday gifts. If you are if you have a store, I sell a ton of these at our vendor shows. With no hurry, Joe. I know. I'm sorry. So Tuesday and yesterday, we had our heating and our AC replaced. So we had the 2 hottest days of the year with no air, but they were kind enough and they gave us 2 large. They loaned us 2 large portable air conditioners, one for upstairs and one for downstairs, and they worked amazing. Oh. Everybody give Terry the biggest hug that you can. Just big hug, Terry. Big hug. We love you very much. I'm so sorry about your baby. I know. It just is every time we have to do it. The first thing my husband and I say is no more pets. Right? We always say that because we had a baby. We had one of our fur babies pass on New Year's Day, just out of the blue, just passed right in my husband's arms, just pass away. It was the scariest and the craziest thing. You don't get used to it. It's right. He had asthma for a long time and he was having the winter time is very hard for him, but yeah, it's never. See, yeah, Donnell said the same thing. Has been, and I'm still. Yeah, you can't. It's not something that you. Terry, you're right. It's like, and we always say no more pets, and then some. Then there's an animal that needs rescue, like with Jessie, and then, now you have somebody. You have another animal that needs your help, and you have to. I know, Terry. I'm virtually giving you a big hug right now because it's never. It's always just, we love you, Terry. And I mean, my heart is, I'm actually crying for you inside right now because I know it's horrible. It's just, it's terrible. Um, and the first thing that everyone says is because our orange tabby wasn't expected to live beyond like 3 or 4 years old, and he was 9, and he was very expensive to have as a pet. His asthma medications were like, we spent like, and every time he had to go to the hospital was like $1,400. His medications were like $500. You know, he had a good life, but it's still really terrible. I know. You're right, Donnell. Donnell says punishment. And I'm a sucker for puppy eyes. Homie, the puppy needs home. Yes. Puppies, kittens, rabbits. Right? I understand. A year ago, her memory is still with me every day. Unfortunately, I can never adopt another dog. She took a part of my heart. 12 years. I know. I know, Ruby. It's so terrible. I made recently a video on the pocket memory pillow, and I made that for my orange tabby, where it has a pocket in it where you can put like you can write a note on the back of it, and you can also put like memoir things in there. So, and I still haven't been able to put anything in. I haven't been able to do a full video. Oh, and I sewn past my part. You guys make, I'm getting like, I know. Hi, Miss Joyce. I am just going to clip this out. Yeah. So sorry, Ruby. It is. It's so. I've never had. We've had pets for years and years and years. Even my husband and I, growing up, we've always had pets. And I've never had a pet just pass away right in your arms. That was sickening. It was sickening. It was horrible. Horrible. My husband was mortified. He was like, "Oh my God, what's happening?" We love you, Terry. Big, big, big hug. You're awesome and you're amazing, and we appreciate you. So you guys, I almost, Deb, I don't know if Deb's here. I almost said, well, Deb will be on live today at 3 because I'm so used to it being Friday. Oh my goodness. Deb, you didn't even, I think she would have stopped me. She would have been like, oh my God, no, no. All right. So I have to stop here. Okay. So first 2 pieces have been sewn together like this. Right. So I started right a little bit before the little indent in here in the bone part. I'd sewn all the way around one part, and well, I sewn past it, but a couple stitches before the indent here. So now what I'm going to do, now what we have to do is we're going to have to add, and we're doing these right sides together. So that's, I forgot to tell you that. I have pets for studying 41 years, and even before that child, I am not I am part dog. Yeah, I think we're all part something, right? Joyce, Rushing Wind Mountain, her name is Ruby. She has a wonderful, wonderful channel. Everybody has wonderful channels. If you guys haven't checked out Ruby, if you want to check out Donnell Stitchery, she has a wonderful channel. She does lots of different things. Ruby, if you want to show her some love. Ruby, also Lori Quilting in the Country. Lori, she has an amazing channel. She's an amazing quilter. Let's see here. Am I being a rude friend? I hate to be a terrible person. I'm terrible. And if you, Ruby, if you're ever interested in really fun antique and vintage sewing machines, you have to check out Sew Terry, because she is like the sewing machine. Sew Terry is the sewing machine whisperer. Is that what we're going to call Terry? If you guys want, share your channels. Go ahead, put your channels in there. Ruby likes to actually, Ruby said she just dabbled in making a quilt for the first time. Right? First time is always awesome, right? Miss Terry is like, Terry, you do amazing things with sewing machines and things I never would even think to look at. Right? Like most of us just sit and we sew away, and Terry's in there doing things and painting, and it's amazing. Like that is amazing. That is a Terry is a YouTube creator that's very under supported. You should have like so many subscribers, like thousands, because people, that's amazing stuff that I would never even think to look at. So Terry is a sewing machine Houdini. Yes, we are a great community. Share your channels. Let's see here. I met So Terry at Mona did what? See? Yes. Oh, who else? So, Ruby, if you're also interested, Deb, the Pug Mama Quilter, she makes beautiful quilts. She's really doing, Deb does really nice work. She did the Singing in the Rain. It's so beautiful. Nice colors. She picked awesome fabrics, because I don't know if I would pick that great of a fabric here. Okay, third piece of our bone, right? So we have the two pieces on here that we had sewn down here. Now we're going to take our third piece, and it should look like this now, right? So we had attached the third piece to this piece here. So now you'll have three pieces. This is what it should look like now. We didn't sew the third piece. Everything is right sides together, and we left a little. See, now you'll have your three pieces right here. They look like they're connected. See, there's like a three-way here. And in the cross section of all three pieces, there should be a tiny little bit of an opening here, because we're going to need to sew everything together. All right. So now what we're going to do with our third piece, this piece here, is we're going to sew from our second piece all the way around. I know I'm not teaching you guys anything, because you guys already know, but right. So this is our third piece. I'm going to sew only one side of it. So we're going to still have this side open, this flap. So it'll look like this after we just finish sewing it. I found the pattern if you want me to. Yes, you can. Absolutely. Jumped on. Wow, I came in and took a break heading outside to finish up before the heat gets to me. I will watch replay from the beginning. Oh, thanks, Joyce. Thank you so much. Okay. So leaving a smidge. I'm sewing down my third piece. Neck bone pillow. Yes. And you can get these on Pinterest. You can get patterns on Pinterest too. There's a few of them. They have different sizes. Like there's one that's super big. They have ones that are like little ones for kids. You know, like if kids are sitting like on the couch or playing their little games or something, they have child-sized ones. They have all different ones. Oh yeah, I know, Terry. And we had, thank God, the guys. So the guy who did our heating and our air was our old neighbor, and he's still and he's friends with my husband, so he was able to get us those AC units to borrow. And they work pretty good. Sorry, all I was lurking on the floor, pinning a puppy quilt. Oh, ready to free motion. I gotta get better with I'm gonna say probably like once a month I sit and spend like a half hour. But if you want to, Kathy, if you want to see really awesome free motion quilting, check out our friend Lisa, Awkward Quilter GA. Ruby, if you're ever interested in quilting, our friend Lisa at Awkward Quilter GA is amazing. She's very good, and she posts videos all the time, and they're nice and relaxing of her just free motion quilting. So having the Cricut machine, and it's called the Cricut Access. It's a monthly subscription. Like those patterns that people post, they post their own patterns on Cricut. It's like it's actually like a YouTube community. That's Lisa's channel. Thank you, Terry. Kathy said she emailed me a picture of the top. This is therapy to offset the frustration of the curved piecing. Yeah. If you want to learn about curved piecing, Kathy, Lisa, so Terry just posted Lisa's channel. She did a whole live stream on and another video on just curved piecing. Lisa did an amazing job. She's very good and very creative. Lisa does such nice work. That's what I am thinking for my knee as well. Yes. All right. So we have our little pillow tube, I guess you could call it. Right? So I made this one extra long on purpose because this one I'm going to use for bed, and I kind of wanted it to be kind of like, you know, a little thinner in the center, and then where I could leave it, it could just rest on my pillow a little bit. Like I said, this big one I use mostly for, like I said, the dead space in the couch, you know, kind of like this. So I love making these, and I'm actually should start making some more now. You know, I made a lot of these for my seniors at the senior center because a lot of them, like, you know, from sitting in the wheelchairs all day, sometimes they get like, you know, neck pain, but it's like, what do they call it? They get like, I forgot what it's called, but basically neck pain. So these work out good for them to have while they're sitting in their chairs. The long ones, could wrap it right around the back of the chair. If you know a senior who's in a wheelchair or someone in a wheelchair, these long ones are really good because it gives them just enough support in the center here. And then they're able to, still have their neck rested. Thanks to all who sub. I will visit your channel soon. See, I have to say, Ruby is one of the most supportive people ever. Thank you, Ruby. I really appreciate all of your support. We have a very supportive community as well. Everybody here is really awesome. Okay, so now we're going to take, we've sewn our 3 pieces. We have 1 flap, 2 flap, and I'm holding the 3rd one right here. So we have all 3 here. And now I'm just going to sew this 3rd piece. It should look like this here. This 3rd flap here. I'm going to leave an opening here. How big you make your opening is up to you. I usually like to have this enough to keep my hand in. So it's probably about like 4 or 5 inches. I've been subbed to you. Oh, yes, probably. Yeah, because you guys all know each other from Kevin. Just made one for my just make one for every joint. Yes, I know. These are actually good for seniors. Like actually this big one is actually really good for legs. I don't, the seniors also use them for their legs too. So the nurses at the senior center always request these because like when the patients have to come up or if they have to ride in the ambulance or anything, these are really good to have for them, I'm not doing any senior craft days this summer. I'm taking a little bit of a break from that because it is a lot of work, doing running a business, a YouTube channel, and then having to, do videos and then set up classes for them and think of things for them to do. Is getting a little bit of a mental break for me this summer. So yeah, it's been good. Oh, and I have one on the couch for my lower back. Dang. So Patty, you big hot mess. Patty's a hot mess. Oh, I know. So I'm going to just mark myself. I'm just going to mark myself. Lisa gave me this air pen, which works really great. I'm going to just put my hands in here. So just so we get my hand in there. Okay. The air pen that she gave me is really good. All right. So am I missing a channel? I'm a terrible friend. I know. I try to get everybody. So we got Deb, Donnell, Stitchery, Lynn Lock, Hard Quilting, Ruby, if you're also interested in beautiful quilting designs. Lynn does really beautiful quilting. Really, really wonderful. All right, so I'm still leaving like a couple of stitches here on the top. So I'm going to skip a couple stitches and then sew all the way to the opening, to where our opening is. I'm going to back stitch. I'm going to go to the other part, second part where my opening is, right? Because we're leaving this open. I'm going to back stitch and stitch around to the other side here where this, indent is here, this little curve. And I'm going to leave a couple stitches. So all right. See, these would make fun giveaways, right? You're welcome, Lynn. Okay. I love watching really beautiful quilting, you know, like on a long arm, like Jess from So Blessed by Jess. She did a couple videos. Lisa, Awkward Quilter GA. She does amazing. I love watching George. Poor George, huh? He ain't getting a break. And Mona at Mona Did What? She's been practicing with hers and she's been doing really beautiful work. I just want to make sure I wasn't air quilting. I'm air sewing. Oh no. Right. Let's see here. This actually might make a good giveaway. All right, so you guys, thanks, Terry. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. Still here listening, but editing a video, Joe. Oh, okay. Ruby has beautiful, out in the Pacific Northwest, they have beautiful, beautiful scenic views there. Beautiful, beautiful. The mountains are amazing. Quilting. I may need more coffee, yes. Okay. Woo. Yay. So I never made one this long before. Well, yeah, because this is actually the longest, biggest one I've done. I have made long ones, but this is, I think this might be the biggest one. Yeah, I think it's pretty short. All right, so we are birthing our pillow. Yay. Let's see. I asked you guys to guess in my recent video on the jelly roll ruler, the quilted scrap rolls. If you guys guessed to see, if you guys guessed how many times I actually forgot to sew to the 1/4 inch mark after I just got done telling you guys to make sure to stop at the 1/4 inch mark. I got a lot of good guesses, but I said I was going to do a giveaway for the person who guesses the exact number. But you guys were some of you guys were very nice. Someone said 3, someone said 7. Someone said 17. And it's just like, when you're piecing, you are not you're used to just sewing. You're just used to sewing, right? Or like chain piecing. You're not used to having to stop every like 15 stitches. So it was I got a lot of good guesses though. I got a lot of good, I got 1,200 views and a whole bunch of guesses and nobody guessed it. Did my chat stop? If it were me, if it were me, it would equal the number of seams I was. Terry, that's so funny that you Yes, because you have all these hexagons, and each one on every side, you have to stop. You have to leave a 1/4 inch, and that was a lot of work because like you're sewing and stopping and you're only like on one little piece, and you're like, oh my god, I've done all this sewing, and I'm not even remotely done yet. It was hard to get into the 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 feel of stopping and starting and making marks. Like this had this one little piece of fabric, and I just kept marking everything, sewing and stopping, and so it was really making me crazy. Yes, pivot. No, 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 pivot. So I had to keep, for each one, I had to manually pull the needle down into the hole that I had sewn past the 1/4 inch mark, even with the dot, looking at the dots. The dots, I was such a hot mess. But I finally was able. Oh yeah, that's why Terry says your hand sews them. I know. But I was determined to use this ruler to make this project. All right, so we have our cute little pillow. We have our little cactuses in the flower pots, and we're going to give her a stuffing. But first, we do anything. Remember, we left this open here a little bit. So what I'm going to do is, this was a little trick I learned on Pinterest. Somebody made this on Pinterest. Because when you turn this out and you have the 3-way point, when you like sew it together, to avoid having the crinkled, like, puckering, she left it open, and it works great all the time. So that was a nice little tip. And it's only like 2 stitches on each side. So it's like a really tiny point. So what she did was she flattened this, any side. She just flattened it out and just did like a few stitches, back stitch and back stitch, and that was it. And she did that on both sides. Because the first time I made this, I'm like, why is this all puckering in here? Like, I used the pinking shears, and that was what was happening. So that's a good little tip to do that. Thanks, Terry. Hi, wifey. That's my hubby. So the good little tip when you make these pillows is to leave a few stitches on the top so you don't get that, like weird puckering on the top here. So that's always a really good little tip. So I'm going to just back stitch I'm just going to place my needle right down. I'm going to manually, it's like a tiny, tiny little area here. Put my needle down. And then I'm just going to back stitch. And that's it. That's it. Yay. Hi, hubby. I would have messed that up and maybe even cried a little. Well, I cried a lot the first couple of times. I was like, oh my God, why is it all weird? Yeah. I mean, it's not like these have to be perfect. It's just, I just thought that was a nice little tip to do that. Gotta run. Battery died in the car last night. Headed up to the auto shop. Bye, Kathy. Kathy's driving into the garage. She's got a dead battery. Whoops. Hi, hubby. Yeah, so now we don't have puckering weirdness in here. It's all good. Terry's going to tell you that tomorrow the high is going to be 68. Tell him, Terry. Woohoo! It's going to be It's going to be nice tomorrow. We're going to run around and be like, woohoo! Hi, Jess. Okay. The trick to stuffing these guys is to start at the ends, at the bone part, and stuff these real good, because otherwise they'll get blobby. So that's it. That is so much fun. I love making these little, only 68 on Friday. Let's take a jog. Not. Hi, Laura. I'm going to say hi, Laura and Piper. Laura's little doggy. Laura had a little scare with her little baby, and now her little baby's doing just fine. Laura got a new long arm. She's still working through some stuff with her long arm. So, yeah. All right. See, we don't have puckering weirdness. Yay. 68. So we have basically went from feels like temperature of 103. Oh, no, 107. I forgot my husband said it said on the thing. To 68. Yeah, Laura, do some videos. She had a little bit of a scare with her little Piper. She was telling me, and now her little sweet baby's doing good. Oh, hi, Janice. How are you? How are you doing? We make neck pillows. Yes. Joe and friends. We're all friends. I love this cute little cactus fabric. This little cactus fabric is, if you're interested, it's just back quarters from Michael's. So they have this really cute fabric. So are any of you guys doing any working on any quilts for this summer? Piper is back to her energetic little self. She prances around, the little queen. Oh yeah, Lori said that her little Piper's a diva. Yeah, so the cactus fabric, they're in little flower pots. So I went to Michael's and I didn't see any new fabric in their stores. Nothing inside. No new fabric. They still had the same old stuff they did before. And their cutting counters are in the framing department. So nothing new. And I didn't really see that much online that was like wonderful. So I don't know when they're going to plan on getting their fabrics. Janice, Rushing Wind Mountain, her name is Ruby. Just if you want to know. Did that other channel ever tell us what their name was? I don't remember. You saved me a trip to Michael's. Thank you. Thank you. All right. You can hand sew these closed. Yay. How much fun is that? Love it. Love it. All right. So I am going to machine stitch this, but I'll do that off camera so you guys don't have to see me shove it under there. But these are so adorable. Yay. You know what? I'm going to add a little more stuffing in here. Yes. Yes. Let's see here. The pillow is adorable. Thanks, Laura. Yeah, Terry's going to share the pattern. Let's see here. You can also Google it. Google printable dog bones. You can go to. I think Terry's is the better pattern. But if you're looking for different sizes, you can always modify things. So I just want to tell you guys that Gemma started eating out of my hands. So does that mean that she's fully trusting of this lady over here? She's been eating out of my hands. She's happy as a clam. She's doing so wonderful. All right, guys, so you can take these fat quarter bundles that you guys have, any fat quarters you don't really care for, just make a quick pillow. So 2 of these sides here, 2 of these is 1 fat quarter. And then the third one is usually like a whatever. But yeah, not too bad, right? So super fun. Love these. Also, they have the ones that the travelers ones that go all the way around. I could do a video on that. I've been thinking of you and sending love and healing prayers. Yes. Hi, Zaza. I'm just going to sleep on my pillow. You guys don't mind, right? I like it. So these are really, really fun projects. So, and you can make these like this type of bone pillow. You can make ones that have like, more of an indent here. There's all kinds of different bone pillows. Yay. Zaza, you have to make some of these pillows. Okay. All right, so I want to share with you guys a little update on my my Merry Merry Snowman. Jessie. Okay. Joe, do you do some of the knees project? I'm going to have to try this. I did your scissor case and it turned out okay. Not as pretty as yours, but it turned out okay. Oh, well, good. See, creativity is not something that's perfect, right? Creativity is just being creative and doing what you love to do. So, like in my videos, I always say I'm not an expert. There are boo-boos, and who cares? It looks really awesome anyway, right? So that's all you can do is just... Thanks, Terry. Thank you guys so much. All right, this is block number 7 with the house from the Merry Merry Snowman pattern. I made a couple changes, but this is... Let me get this sewing machine. This is mine. Can you see it? Yeah. So this is mine. I can't put my pillow down. So let me show it to you without the board. I can't pull this. So oh goodness gracious, these allergies are brutal. So I moved around the let's see here. This little peekaboo snowman that's in the corner. I moved him over here. Moved him in the corner. So this is it. Everything's been pressed and trimmed, and appliques are done. I just, well, everything's been pressed. I just have to applique the pieces. So instead of going to right to block number 2, I went to the second easiest block because I'm still practicing with these. So this is number 7. Yeah, it's cute. So the good thing about these doing these patterns, have you ever made little doggy dresses? No, I haven't. Well, that would be so adorable. In my vendor shows I sell doggy scarves and bandanas. Thanks, Lori. Snowman quilt is going to be a masterpiece. Thank you, Laura. I don't know. I'm just trying. I've really been enjoying it. So this is block. This was block number 1, the first one with the snowman on the cake topper, cake stand, right? So that's number 1, and this is mine. It's the same. I didn't make any changes on it. I just chose different fabrics because, like I said, this has pink and green French General on here, so I didn't want pink and green on for my Christmas, my rustic Christmas. But yeah, I chose to do the burgundy red and the tan instead. So yeah, I think so. This has been fun. This has been lots and lots of fun. I'm really enjoying this, but it's kind of like I've just been doing like a little bit during the week, like trying to do, because it took me about a few days to print and cut out the pieces because there's so many tiny little pieces. On a video with my granddaughter and great grandson. Oh, good, Michelle. How's our little Waylon doing, Michelle? I want to make some to my little I am lost here. Laura, I want to make some for gifts. Oh, yes. They're perfect. I already got their measurements. I hope, Donnell, you should do a video on that because that would be really awesome. I know I always say you should do a video on everything, right? Hi, Giovanna. I want to make some too. My little girl grew out of the one she. Oh, that's so nice. All right, Donnell, we recruited Donnell to do a video. Yes, that would be so cute for the puppies. I'm making some blankets for the vet's office. They gave a beautiful blanket to rest on as I forgot his. Oh, I have some fleece with dogs on it. Going to use that. I just donated 12 blankets to. I donated 6 to the shelter and 6 to our vet's office. Because on the sign of the there's a sign on the front door that says we are in desperate need of blankets for our furry family members, and because they need to have blankets for after any type of surgery to wrap them up. And I said, "Oh no!" I went home. I went home and I went on the serger. I took out all the fleece. My neighbor donated 16 yards of fleece to me for the shelter. So I came home. I was on the serger all night. I just, I cut everything up. I serged everything. And then the next morning, I went over and dropped some. I dropped them off because I was like, oh, your pet comes out of surgery or something, and they need to be wrapped up in some warm love. So that's nice, Terry. It's nice to see all of our quilty friends, right, Laura? Yes. It's nice. So tomorrow I'm having my surgery. It's just I'm having a cyst removed from my shoulder. I'm still nervous because it is, they're cutting into my skin. So, yeah, that's going to be, what size do you make for the vet's office? So for the vet's office, it's 3/4 of a yard size. But for the animal shelters, I make a yard because I always assume, like, when I go to the shelter, when I was there last week, there was a little kitty, a gray tabby named Grayson, 3 months, that was going to a forever home. So cute. They have big dogs too, so I assume, like to have the bigger animals. So it's usually 3/4 of a yard for the vets, and then I make them bigger for the shelters. But that's just my rule of thumb, and there's no, like, that's just what because they have a lot of large dogs there too. I had surgery yesterday to remove a cancerous tumor from a cancer. Oh, the surgery was successful, but more involved than they expected. Yes. So this cyst I had removed exactly 10 years ago, and it came back. So this will be the second surgery. And I told the doctor, if it comes back again, Miss Hilda is staying, and she's going to turn into a goiter. Yeah. She's just full on going to be, if you guys know Seinfeld, yeah, she's going to be a goiter. Because I am not going through the surgery 3 times. Yes, Laura. We're praying for your brother-in-law. Thanks, Giovanna. When your veterinary's office, and they were so appreciative. We spend a lot of money. We have spent so much money at our vet's office. Like, over the years, it's been crazy. So just sent you both a picture dress I made the girls to keep them away from their stitches. Oh, yes. I can't wait to see that. Healing prayers for your brother. Yes. I need to make some blankets for my shelter. I have about a dozen bolts of fleece I got when this was closing, just sitting there. Absolutely. Your veterinarian's office, your shelters, they will take. And also, if you have fleece, Joyce, make pet beds. Okay, so this is what my house looks like. Picture this times like 40. This is just scraps. There's about 40 of these in my house everywhere. Like, you just, this is a 24 by 20 of just scraps. And I didn't even sew down the center. It's just, plain fleece. And they love, this is Jesse's favorite one. And it's pink. So the shelters would take those. I make them for the shelters. I have, like, if you guys believe I have more to make, I have pet beds everywhere. So if you want to make pet beds, those are perfect. Thanks, Giovanna. Thanks, Terry. Yeah, so it's just an in-office procedure, but still, you know, they're cutting into your skin, right? So a little nervous about that. But do you quilt them, Joe? I don't quilt any of them. No, I don't ever um, quilt them because, you know, they're just going to rip. If they're going to rip them, they're going to get messy. But you can if you want. I think that would be a nice idea to quilt them. A lot of people make kennel quilts. I think Liana made a bunch. So you can. I just don't. Thanks, Lori, for she said best wishes for my surgery. He's going to need them on top of everything. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, so that's it. And you know, the only appointment time they had was Friday at 10 o'clock, right? Well, she said, I haven't, the only appointment I have available for before September was June 20, whatever, 7th at 10 a.m. I was like, okay, I'll take it. Everyone have a great day headed to pool with kiddo. Oh, thank you, Jessica. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Let's see here. It's been really depressed about the job in this. I know. I'm giving you a big hug too. Thank you, Zaza. I thought this was Zaza, your nap time. I purchased the inexpensive pillows from Walmart and use that as stuffing. It's much less. Yes. So I had gotten a 20-pound bag box of polyfill last year, beginning of last year, and I got it on sale at Joann's for like they had the 40% off coupon, and I said, you know what? I think it was like $65 for the 20 pounds. So it's lasted me so long, and I make the cell phone pillows. I make lots of use a lot of stuffing. Yeah. Yeah. So if you guys are wanting to donate to your local shelters, they are desperate. And now that it's springtime, there's a lot of puppies and kittens being born. Until we can, you know, get a lot of this, a lot of them animals caught and spayed and neutered, there's just going to be more and more kittens, and there's going to be more, you know, more need during this springtime for all animals. Is a big time for them to have babies. So it's really important to donate. If you have extra fleece or any type of fabrics, you want to make beds or blankets for your vets or your shelters, they're desperate for blankets. They really are. They really need everybody's help. From the pillow for foundation piecing. Yes. So you can use, Laura's right. Laura, you're getting to be a little scrappy. You can use every bit of a pillow. I had gotten 100% cotton twin sheet set at Kohl's on clearance for $12. It's, I think Melanie said, I told Melanie it was 66 by 92. You know how much you could use? You could do a lot with, that's a lot of fabric just from sheet sets. You can use a fitted sheet. You can use the flat sheet. You can cut up the pillows, you know, to make so much. Joe, it is officially summer and it is freaking hot. 39 degrees Celsius. Wow. Whew. I know. It was almost 100 yesterday. I just cleaned out 2 closets. I found pillows and blankets galore. Now I know who is getting them. Yeah. Yep. We need to go. Bye now. Take care. Oh, Zaza's going for her nap. Have a great nap, Zaza. Enjoy your day or your evening. So the shelters are desperate, and I can't really make enough. I can't make enough pillows. Ruffled bedsquirt has a whole lot of yardage. Yes. So, you know, I found one at an estate sale about 6 months ago, and I'm still using it. Do you have AC? I know most homes in Italy don't. Yes. Giovanna said they don't have AC because they were salt out of polyfill and it was less. Yes. So you have to be very we are very resourceful people, right? We know we know how to do things. We know um so I'm really enjoying working on this my very first quilt pattern. This has been lots of fun. Oh, I'm working on this little car next, this little red car. I don't know if Donnell's still here, but look. They're just the cutest little snowmen. And we are supposed to cool down here in central Missouri next. We have 4 days of rain starting. Oh, well, hopefully the rain will help. Let's see here. I got a lightweight denim queen size one at my local. Oh, $2. Joyce, did you tell your husband to start the car? Did you feel like you robbed them? Well, that's good, Derek. That's awesome. Yes, 100% cotton. Take one of yourself. It's easy to get dehydrated. I live in Arizona. Yeah, it's hot. To go. Bye, Terry. I'm going to go too. Terry's got to go. Bye, Lynn. Hi, Nikki. Start the car. Oh my goodness gracious. Right? Start the car. Her hair's on fire, like her shoes have smoke on them. Oh, you're not going. Right? Oh yeah, it's hot. It was I'm gonna last my husband and I had a little bit of a thing, like we neither of us wanted to go to the mailbox. But I had fabric in the mailbox. Oh, I have thread in my hair. Do you see that I have thread in my hair? Oh my goodness gracious. Look at me. Oh, thanks, Terry. I have thread in my hair. Can you see that? What's going on? Oh, I don't even know what's happening. What is happening? Everyone's saying goodbye to Terry. I bet Lisa must be real busy at work. Yes, Giovanna, this is really cute. And this is a very budget friendly project because you can use any fabric, right? You can use whatever you have in your home. You don't need to buy new fabric. I just wrote in the thumbnail, you can use fat quarters because I know a lot of us have these. Yes, you guys have these. I know you do. These fat quarter bundles, right? Why not use them up and make some fun things? So my niece is having, my brothers and my sister-in-law having a birthday party, a third birthday party for my niece this weekend, and I'm going to make one for my brother Zach. He's our youngest brother, so I'm going to make one for him. And then my sister-in-law is going to want one, and then one for my dad. So yeah. So big difference in sizes, right? Make sure when you print out a pattern, pick one that you print out a whole bunch of different patterns because it's like they're really different when it comes to comfort. Like I said, I use this one as an armrest pillow, and this one I will use, while I'm in bed or, for my head. So arm and head, right? So like I said, enjoy your crafting. There is no being perfect. Creativity is not perfect. It's whatever you want to make of it. It's your own stuff that you're making. It's your own idea, right? And I always say, I am not an expert. I am not. I don't profess to be an expert. I just enjoy crafting. Oh, yeah. Yes. I hope those pillows for a long car ride. Yes. So some pillows, depending on what make a whole bunch of different, make a bunch of these in different sizes, right? So some will fit. I like this longer one for me because when I'm laying, this is, this is better. The longer ones are better for the car. So you're not doing this, right? So that's why these are better, the longer ones. So just print out a bunch of patterns, make a whole bunch of cute things, and then thank God for central air. Yes. Oh my goodness gracious. If those guys didn't, I was worried about everyone's like, oh, get a hotel, but you have cats, dogs, rabbits. What hotel are you going to, right? So thank God they were able to give us the air conditioners. You could have put elastic and strap it around the headrest. Yes. So the original reason that in the video that I watched about leaving this open, so in the original video, I can't remember, it was a few years ago on Pinterest, was the reason to leave to stop at a certain point was to add elastic. And the second reason was when you if you're not going to use elastic, so you don't get this weird, like puckering, weird, strange thing. So yeah, elastic is something that was in her video too, to leave these open. So yeah. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. Lots of sewing time. Yes. I love, like, if there's heat advisories or ozone alerts, all the fires from Canada have been brutal for us. Oh, goodness gracious. The air quality alerts or blizzards or ice storms. Perfect sewing days. So really awesome. But all right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this project, or if you've made it before and it sparked some sewy goodness, make some more, make different sizes, make all different kinds of gifts, right? Sometimes these little projects are good if in between making a big quilt and cutting and patterns, to stop and be able to make something fun and still feel like you're being productive in sewing. These little projects are perfect for that kind of stuff. So yeah, so in between making these snowman blocks, I've been doing little projects. So but thank you guys so much for hanging out. Oh my God, I kept you guys so long today. I'm so sorry. I've been just yammering on like a crazy person. But thank you guys so much. I have I think I have a great weekend. It's not Friday. Oh, Terry, you're not helping me get my words out very good today. Oh, goodness. But have a great weekend and Friday, and wish me luck for my surgery. I'm a little nervous. Maybe I could bring my comfy pillow. You think the doctor will let me bring my pillow? Thanks, Giovanni. I love chatting with you guys too. Have a great whatever. Terry, you need to be the other side of my brain. It's like, right, Terry's right here. Terry's right here sewing. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much, and have a good whatever. Have a great day. And I'm gonna do a pop-up this week. So I think maybe on Monday or something. So but I will talk to you guys soon. And take care. I love hanging out with you guys. It's so much fun. So you guys take care.